Welcome to the Jedi Ranger. I'm JohnBerry555, and I'm continuing my series of Master Watch reviews with Season 3, Episode 14, Private Charles Lamb. So there are two main plots going on in this episode. There's the plot that's revolving around a Greek unit that's there. They had casualties, and the 477 has been invited to partake in Greek Easter, which is coming up. Which, by the way, according to the Greek Easter, which I believe is also the same as Orthodox Easter, this episode has to take place in either 1952 or 1953, based off of when the war occurred. And during that, the Lamb, Radar does not want to see slaughtered because he likes animals. So going up at a farm, you think he would be used to that. You'd think, but you can definitely tell they're starting to lean more into that naive characterization of Radar that becomes his defining character trait later on in the series. There's also the plotline going on where a soldier has shot himself in the foot trying to get out of the army and accidentally confesses to Frank that, thinking Frank was Father McKay, who does not appear in this episode. Father McKay, not Frank, that is. And Hawkeye and Chopper really easy get Frank off that soldier's back by saying, Frank, if you do that, we'll report you for impersonating a priest. And Frank backs off. Frank also was not too thrilled about the Greek Easter celebrations that were to go on. He does not understand Greek culture. Granted, my understanding is mostly ancient Greece, but I understand that modern day Greece is not ancient Greece. Well, Frank, he still thinks back with the Greek gods and all that, not realizing, Eastern Greek Orthodox is the thing, the dominant religion there, dominant form of Christianity there, all that, and that's why Greek Easter is not the same time as when Catholics and Protestants celebrate Easter, because they follow the Julian calendar rather than the Gregorian calendar. Complex stuff there, but all to say that this episode just has those Frank moments of him being himself, not understanding, trying to get soldiers in trouble, and Hawkeye and Chopper basically blackmailing him into not doing anything. So that's most of the episode. I should also mention the spam lamb, because Radar set the lamb home, naming Private Charles Lamb, quite clever name, and Hawkeye and Chopper, well, they make a spam lamb to replace the lamb. And apparently it works. Granted, they also involved a lot of alcohol drinking as well. Probably does help that to a certain degree, people, mistaking lamb, or mistaking spam for lamb, but they do rhyme. So, that's what I got to say. It's an overall fun episode. I kind of wish I had planned this so that way this review would have aired closer to Easter time. I'm only about 2 weeks off from when Protestants and Catholics celebrate Easter. So actually, I'm not that far off from when the Easter probably would have taken place back then, because in 51, Greek Easter was celebrated on April 29th. I'm putting this out on May 2nd, so I'm actually quite closer, much closer than I realized. But that's really about it, I got to say. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching my video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like and share. Also, consider subscribing to my channel to stay up to date on all my latest content. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good day, a good night, wherever you are. May the Force be with you, always.